Hello, how's everyone doing? Who have we got? Hey Mimi, hey Terry, hello everybody. How's it going? Happy Sunday evening. We are very excited to have our new single "Survivin" out and about. And thank you all so much for your responses. We love it, and I hope that you guys do as well. So we thought, seeing as it came out on Tuesday, which is kind of a weird day to release a bit of music, that we would have a catch up because we haven't all spoken in a while, and see if you guys had any questions for us, talk about the song, maybe encourage you to listen to it a bit if you haven't already. It's called Survivin'. Surprise. I hope that you're into it so far. So I'm going to try and drag a few people into this conversation with me. Let's see what happens. All right. Is he going to pick up? It's that awkward moment where you're never quite sure. Oh, hello.
Oh, hi there.
How's it going?
Yeah, very well, thank you. How are
how's
you?
it- I'm fine. How are you? I've not seen you in a while.
I know it's been ages now. It's weird. I'm sick of my house. I'm just sick of it.
How's quarantine? How's it been?
Yeah, it's fine. It's just more of being in my house, but it's nice to have music out.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's so
exciting.
nice to have new music out, and seeing people's reactions and stuff has been amazing.
Yeah, it's been good. I have some questions to pose to you, Kyle. This feels a bit like an
Oh,
attraction
good. Well,
tactic, doesn't it?
yeah, it does. It does. I
How
like it.
how was your first night of freedom last night? That's a me question
Yes,
from me to you. That's not from anyone else.
that's really nice of you. Yeah, I my 2 week quarantine period was up, and so I just went and saw friends. Below six, please.
Six at a
Keep it
time,
to the rules. Keep it nice and safe. And
two households.
yeah, and today is I'm a bit groggy, but we're doing all right on a Sunday.
Yeah, just straight back into the house, right?
Straight back into the house.
Nice. I have a question from Heather, who's
Okay.
at Weight of Living One, who said, "What's your record for keeping a plant alive?" Very relevant to the single, I think you'll find.
Super relevant. Wow, keeping a plant alive. Well, I'll chuck on surviving. Uh, ho- hopefully that'll encourage it to keep going. Um,
I've heard it's brilliant for plants. I've heard
Plants love that stuff.
it's
My,
better than sunlight and water.
I've heard it does more for plants
It's
than.
weird. Since we released the song, it's all my plants have kind of doubled in size.
Oh, oh,
Um,
oh! Have you had it on have you just had it on in the kitchen?
yeah, of course. No, they must have just known that it came out.
Got ya, got ya.
Yeah.
It's weird. Do you know what's weird about this song? Just because the way it was all recorded and stuff, uh, like my vocals on it were recorded in this room that I'm sat in
I wanted to ask you
now.
about that. Yeah, because obviously we started it before lockdown, but then a lot of it was done during lockdown. So it's very much kind of like a relic of this weird time.
I
And a bit
know.
like with Graham Coxon and What You're Going to Do, this one, a lot of it was done remotely. So, how was it, Kyle from Bastille? What was the experience like?
I had to build like a kind of shanty town version of like a little vocal booth with towels and a wardrobe, and I did it.
Perfect.
Um, yeah, it was but I mean it seemed to come out fine. You and Mark slotted it in nicely.
You're part of the big gang. Sounds. You're a gorgeous woody baritone. Is it
Thank
baritone?
you.
Bass baritone? What we're saying?
Yeah, I quite like baritone. Makes you feel special.
Yeah, it does sound cool.
Yeah, it was good.
More
But
more syllables, if anything.
exactly, and therefore more important.
A Prior 62 says, again, this is very relevant to the single.
Hmm.
If you could be any superhero, who would you be and why?
Hmm. Do you know what? I don't know. Are we? Have you seen the? Are you watching The Boys?
Yes, of course. And anyone else that hasn't seen it, and that would be remotely into that kind of thing, definitely watch it. It's really fucking good.
Yeah, I mean, probably just Starlight from The Boys.
Yes,
She's great.
She's really
Eyes
great.
light up, flashing people, not flashing people.
Is there a bit of that? No, there's not. There's none of that.
Light, flashing light at people. Yeah. So be careful with that one. It's not that kind of show, guys.
That's not. Well, it sometimes is, but it's predominantly not. Dude, thank you so much for joining.
As always, it's great to see you, even if it's for a phone, as it quite often is.
Digitally, as we slip back into lockdown.
Well,
maybe there'll be much more of this. Any parting words for anybody watching on Surviving?
well, just make sure it's on to keep all your plants alive. And I hope that you enjoy it because we all liked making it.
Somebody down there just said that I'm going for the Homelander look.
Oh, you are going for the Homelander look. Oh, that's really
I will also put on a fake ripped spandex suit.
Absolutely do it. Oh my god, I'm definitely staying tuned into this. If you can do it before the end of this Instagram live.
Yeah, I'll just go and improvise, get some
spandex.
Yeah,
Amazing.
Just like that covered of spandex that I've got. I'll just go raid that. Resew some pillows into it to give me a six-pack. Dude, good to see you, man. I'll see you soon.
Good to see you. Have a great night, mate.
Bye, mate. Bye. Wasn't that nice to see Kyle? All right, who's next? How's everyone doing? Mia or Maya says hi to Kyle. Is that Dan Armbruster? I wish it was Dan Armbruster. Someone's asking if we can have an album this year. No comment. How are you guys all doing? How's your weekend been? I hope everyone's all right. Wherever you are in the world and whatever's happening. I hope you had good weekends. It's really nice to weirdly digitally see you all a little bit. I'm just gonna add this guy and see what happens. Oh, hey.
Hey.
How's it going, dude?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Happy birthday for like 2 weeks ago.
Thanks. Roy took us to a country retreat that was 15 minutes drive from my house. We rode 3 times during our stay away to pick things up.
What did you leave behind?
A hair curler for her, obviously not me, and my toothbrush.
So toothbrush.
Basically, go on holiday really near your house. You don't even have to buy a new toothbrush.
Yeah, easier to go home than to just go to Boots down the road.
Well, you know, maybe I wanted to pop home.
Maybe you did. Did you have a nap at home?
No, I had to get straight back because she was very concerned I was just going home.
Amazing. Was it fun?
Yeah, it was really good. There was a bat. I got bitten by a spider.
What?
See, it's like.
Did you see it?
Yeah, it's like really small but a bit hairy with silver back. That doesn't sound good.
No. How's it feeling?
Fine. It's really sore. It really sore.
Painful or itchy?
Both. The duo.
I'm gonna start. I'm not saying that that's a spot, but next time I get a spot, I'm gonna start saying it's a spider bite.
That's what it was. I squeezed it, and it was like, "Oh, that's not a spot. That's
definitely that is not meant to be squeezed." Ouch. I have some. Thanks for joining, by the way. Nice to see you on a Sunday night. I have some questions from people that what was it like seeing each other for the first time in person after lockdown? From I can't say it, but yeah.
I'll help you out. It was really fun. We have done a couple of bits and bobs, but I remember when we did the photo shoot a couple of weeks ago, I was a bit like kind of groggy and tired, and I got there and everyone was, it was so much fun just to talk to someone who isn't my wife or my dad on the phone. So it was like, it was really nice. I miss you.
It is still weirdly so exciting seeing people in real life, isn't it?
Crazy.
You know, even if we're all 6 meters apart with masks on, obviously all those photos were like photoshopped together. We weren't even in the same room. But yeah, no, it's nice. What question I've got? So at mon_Fior wants to know, what is your key advice for surviving during rough times?
Holiday near your house.
Yeah.
I didn't know
What's the
that.
one thing you've done recently?
Well, I have just found out, and this is really cheesy. Countryside and nature is really useful. So, like, when lockdown was getting a bit much, I was like, because I live a little drive away from some nice country walks. Doing that was really nice. I saw a deer and a lizard.
Nice. What lizard?
I don't know. I looked it up. All I could see was loads of photos of lizards that all look the same. But I just googled. Oh yeah, it's just a lizard.
Just Googled lizard and weirdly this was the first one to come up. Dude, between lizards and spiders, you're having quite the outdoorsy
Right, and back.
experience. Oh yeah. Fucking hell. It's like Attenborough. Did you watch Extinction?
Oh no, I haven't seen it yet.
Me neither. Mark, the guy that we produced with, he was telling me about it. I mean, obviously it's called Extinction. It's not going to be happy, but he says it's amazing. But you know, necessary watching, but maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe not like Sunday. Maybe not Sunday night, or maybe it should. I mean, we all need to watch it, right?
Yeah, we should. Everyone should.
Dude, thank you. I'll see you soon.
See you when I see you, mate.
I want to see you. Oh, I'm seeing you on Friday, right?
Yes.
Or Thursday, I think.
Pop it in the diet. Yeah, no, I think.
Yeah. Will's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Bye, dude. Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Take care, mate.
Bye.
All right. How's everyone doing? Tell us something fun about recording Survivin. Hello from Vegas. Someone wants to see some of Will's talent. Why didn't you get that in when Will was there? We should have got Will to do like a bass solo or something. Maybe we can get him back. Right. Who is next? Who's around? He's not picking up. Hey, Candy. How you doing? No, global warming isn't cool. Someone's asking what's with the coins. Good question. You will see. Keep your eyes peeled. Oh, look who it is.
All right.
Hey, dude. How's it going?
I'm good. I'm just reclining on my sofa here next to freshly shaved pussy cat.
Oh.
There, hey.
Oh.
That could have been, hey. All right.
Who's
say hello.
this? Who's that?
That's Rory, who's a girl.
Hey, Rory, who's a girl. How are we spelling Rory?
R-O-R apostrophe smiley face question mark.
Nice.
E.
Nice. How you, dude? How's your weekend?
I'm good. A little bit different from Will and Kyle's. Running around fields after small humans mostly, but yeah, all good.
Nice.
How about yours?
How are they doing?
Rambunctious, is that a word? Yes. Full of vim and vigour.
Full of energy.
Yes, that's the one. No, mate, we're all good. Been adapting to my new life as house husband and chatting to the mums at the school gates. It's been different.
How's that? Have you got any favourites? This is definitely this is definitely the right space and place for you to
the private
you
safe
tell
place
all
that we
about
can share.
who you like and who you don't. Go on.
I hate everyone equally.
Very
So,
diplomatic,
yes.
very hateful and diplomatic of you.
Yes, you know me, mate.
I have some questions from some people on the internet
Mm-hmm.
who hopefully
Be careful of them people on the internet. They're trying to lead you astray and stuff.
Dude, have you watched The Social Dilemma yet?
I have, yes. I'm actually going to take a hammer to my phone as soon as I hang up
I know.
after this, just so you know.
I think I put my
It's gonna be liberating.
for a record of about 24 hours after it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, having
how's that?
having music out and about again doesn't do well with not being able to use your phone.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, that's how they get you, mate. Make you release music, then they own you.
Exactly. Oh my god, it was so depressing, wasn't it?
It's just grim. Kind of makes you worry for the future a little bit, but it's nice that we've also got these really insidious smart speakers in our homes listening to us all the time as well.
I know.
So even if you destroy your phones, then yeah.
You're just
Anyway, scary stuff.
chatting away, and the little creepy round light just blinks away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're listening, guys. Right. So, at the departure _
And then the Departed Wild, the film.
Well, I hope so. That.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Scorsese's getting in touch.
wanted to know how the pandemic has affected us working together as a band.
It's affected all bands, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's pretty bleak for the music industry, to some more than others, but I would urge everyone to write to their local MP if possible to support the freelance workers who are currently screwed, quite frankly,
Yeah.
by the lack of government support or furloughing or anything like that.
It's insanely
Yeah, sorry to take
outrageous.
us on.
Oh,
Yeah, and yeah, there could be a big old talent drain, and things may not be the same when it all comes back if people aren't supported.
dude, it's
And
horrifying.
that's not us. I'm talking more about like our crew, people work at venues, truck drivers, everything. There's a whole network of people behind us doing our thing that people aren't aware of, and they need supporting.
I know, and obviously not just in music as well. In
Yeah.
so many different creative industry, arms of the creative industry, and also for anyone who thinks that music or arts are just kind of indulgent and whatever. I mean, what has got most people through a lot of lockdown, and B, in the UK alone, it's such a massive industry that that provides work for so many people, like you said. Anyway, it's a real shame that our government isn't really doing much. Germany apparently, well, Germany not apparently. Germany's been amazing, hasn't it?
Yes.
That's
why I married a German. I'm going to bail out there if I have to.
Don't leave us. Don't leave us.
Come to Berlin, mate.
At Wild World X wants to know, what's been your surviving tactic during these crazy times, especially with lockdown?
Gin.
Gin.
Mm-hmm. Other beverages are available, but they're not as tasty.
Yeah, nice.
Pretty much it. Apart from that, long walks. You know what? We got well lucky with the weather. I know it sounds really dumb to say, but like, because everything else is shut. If we were stuck inside properly as well, I think I might have lost my mind. So,
if it had happened during winter,
yes.
it would have been so much more grim. Well, look, we've got
it's happening during winter, don't worry.
Oh, no. At least we were eased in with the first one. Farah Nalama wants to know, since Surviving mentioned 7 years of touring, how are you coping with the sudden change in your lives due to lockdown? You're getting all the heavy questions, man. Sorry.
I know, deep, man. It's fine. It's really weird. If I actually have interest, I looked. I wonder where we were this time last year. We were at Mohegan Sun, which is a casino in Connecticut.
Oh, no way.
This time last year. Yeah, what a difference 12 months makes. I think this is the longest I've gone without playing a gig of any sort, I think, since I was like 16, maybe. It's really weird. I'm used to playing drums at people. But getting really good at baking banana bread, so every cloud.
Excellent. Which other lockdown cliches have you succumbed to? I mean, you're talking to a guy that succumbed to a lot of them, so I'm just...
Changed your hair, redecorated the bedroom.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Started a film club. What other cliches did I succumb to? Just probably drinking too much. Our recycling bin is quite shameful. I will say that. Yeah. You hear the bin men groaning. They're not pleased with us. A lot more extra work for them.
Tell me about it. Well, I'm seeing you later this week, right?
Yes. I look forward to it.
We can
from a safe distance, of course. Yeah.
What's that?
Oh yeah. Also, think about this: if you showed someone a picture from 2019 of today, they'd be like, "Why is everyone wearing masks and elbowing each other? Like, you've all lost your minds. It was some weird fashion thing."
I know, it would be really weird. Just from last year to be dropped in. Someone here, CB_drums_ wants to know, Woody, what's your favourite Bastille drum part?
Favorite Bastille drum part is Fake It.
Fake It.
And now you know.
Nice. Oh man, I do miss touring. Dude, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I don't know why I'm saying that to you like I'm some sort of host and you're not just the guy that I'm in a band with. Thank you for joining me on this very professional Instagram live. Dude, I'll see you later in the week, man. Have a good night.
Bye, mate.
Enjoy the gin. Lots of love. Bye. All right. Let's see who else is around. I hope you guys are all doing all right. Thanks to everyone who's watching, who's stuck with me, bumbling my way through this mess of an Instagram live. I'll answer some questions in a bit, but for now, we have Richabo, aka John G. How you doing, mate?
Hey, man.
How's it going?
Yeah, great, man.
Thanks for joining us.
That's all right.
Would you like to introduce yourself to the people on the internet?
Hi, I'm Ritty Poe, and I play saxophone as well as other things. But for these guys, I do saxophone.
Do you want to talk about some of the other amazing things that you do and some of the music that you've released recently?
Yeah, so I've been releasing some music, some of my own tunes, which feels like a long time coming, really. But yeah, check it out on Spotify.
It's very good.
It's fun. I
Dude, that
enjoy
video
it.
you made as well was very, very good.
Yeah, that took like a lot of learning how to do. That was one of the things that I learned to do in quarantine, which is kind of use software for video editing and stuff, and using a camera.
It looked fucking wicked, I thought. So Ritipo, which it feels weird calling you that, but I'm going to.
Yeah. You can call me John G if you want.
John G's toured with us loads and loads. Like, we played so many festivals together and done lots of really fun tours for like Wild World, which was our second album, and more recently we played Glastonbury together last year, which was insane.
Yeah, man. I mean, the Pyramid stage, it's the one, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Where do you go after that?
I know.
Just
nowhere,
higher up.
yeah. Or we just take a leaf out of this year's book and do nothing.
Just nothing.
Yeah. Dude, thank you so much for playing on Survivin. I love your parts on it. John G played on a bunch of the last album as well. He played on Those Nights, which is, and 4am, which is probably two of my. I know it's weird to have favourites, but two of my favourites of my tracks.
I think it's totally okay to have favourites. Come on.
Is it?
Yeah, totally.
I'll take it. I mean,
Yeah.
I do. They are my favourites. I'd be lying if I said they weren't. But when you came down to the studio, it was like just before. It must have been like a week before lockdown.
It was just before, yeah.
And you came armed with quite a lot of saxophones. How many?
Well, usually the process is you ask me if I can come to the studio, and I say, "What do you want?" And then there's a bit of umming and ahhing about it, so I just bring everything. So I think I brought an alto, tenor, baritone, clarinet, and flute. But we didn't use the clarinet. We did use the saxophones.
Well, there's always the next one, right?
Yeah, let's
be
put more.
ambitious. You can just layer up an orchestra of clarinets, and I'll try and sing over it. Maybe.
Yeah.
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 So you added some. You layered up a load of flutes, which I love, from like the pre-chorus. They sounded cool.
Yeah.
And then I think we just asked you to just jam over the top.
That was it, because I feel like I did lots of different things, and then that was the one that you went with.
Yeah.
Just that little.
Well, you did loads, and we were going through it, and it was all amazing.
Well, I think was it over just like a few bars or something? We just looped it and.
Yeah. Well, I think you just jammed over the whole song, and basically, we just wanted a moment that really leapt out. Have you got a saxophone in your hand?
I do. Should I do the thing? I mean, it's a little bit late.
Do the thing. Because Mark said when you came back down the studio, you were like, I don't know which bit you used, and until he played you the song, you like
yeah, that's it.
You're like,
yeah, I had to learn it recently. So what was it?
Yes.
And then, because on the track you reverse the thing, so I've got to learn how to do that backwards.
Oh shit! How you can do it?
That's
Nice. I like to hope that if we get to do this like live, when we get to do this live, that you can just do like the full sax only version where I don't sing and I can just sort of sit at the side of the stage.
yeah. It's all right. I'll take front of the stage, mate.
Yeah,
take
I
a
could be a backing dancer. How about that?
Yeah.
Or you could leave the stage and just leave me to play.
Well, the thing is, because I like the dancing as well, so like I could totally do. I'll sing the theme tune. I'll write the theme tune.
You'll do the dancing. You'll teach us all the moves.
Yeah, I'll I'll sort out your choreography, mate,
Thanks.
and everything.
I fucking need it. I need all the help I can get, mate.
It's
All the help.
Look, it's all in the squat and the lunge.
Yeah, it's got the lunge and the perpetual jump up and down pogo, because that's pretty much all I got.
Yeah.
George, thanks so much for joining.
It's been a pleasure.
Lovely to see your face, and I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Dude, thank you for playing on the track as well. Like, it's my favourite bit, and it's a lot of people's favourite bit. So thank you.
Whoa.
I'll see you soon, mate.
Yes, mate. Have a good
Love
one.
to the fish. Bye.
Bye.
All right, we have one more special guest before I leave you guys alone. Thank you so much for joining and sticking with me. Who's it going to be? Drum roll. Johnny Bones.
Hello there.
How's it going, mate?
All right, thanks, bud. How are you doing?
I'm all right. How's your weekend? What's been happening?
Not a great deal. Hey, no, I'm lying. Luna caught a pheasant this afternoon.
What? Shut up.
Yeah.
Dead or alive?
It was alive, and she didn't harm it in any way, shape, or form, because she's very soft-mouthed, being a spaniel, you see. So she just dropped it, and we put it elsewhere.
That is the most Danny the Champion of the World thing I've ever heard.
It's been an action-packed weekend.
Oh my gosh.
At every hour.
Wow.
What about you, mate? What have you been up to this weekend? Have you just been getting real promotional?
You know, not really.
Ah, sweet.
I'm promotionally dead. This is it, really. But you know, it's nice to have the song out,
isn't it?
Yeah, really nice. Considering that this was a real beginning of lockdown creative endeavor.
Yeah, this was like 50 years ago. We did this, right?
It really was. It feels like it, about 1,000 years. Thank you for playing on it. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
It's fun as always to have to just have lots of mates on the track.
This is a big old family.
It's nice, and I like how aggressive in quite a nice, relaxed song. You just sort of come in at the end of it with a big old chainsaw-y roaring guitar. Yeah.
I like that the process of this was you and Mark giving me a call and saying, like, we've made this song and it sounds really nice. Could you do something really horrible for the end of it, just to even things out a little bit?
Which
is right up my street.
Which was fun as well, because we were doing What You're Gonna Do at the same time, which was which feels like a totally different world, and that was the point of doing things that felt very alarmingly different, I guess. But so trying to drag a little bit of that song into this one was quite fun.
Yeah, it was cool.
Thank you.
It was like being the remote guitarist at the time was a real Forrest Gump kind of experience.
Well, it's fun. Like with this song, it was weird because John G had done so much great stuff, and you sent loads of brilliant stuff as well.
Forever.
Obviously, yeah, and it was because we wanted the song to be really minimal. It was just about chucking everything at it and then stripping away. Because obviously, as well as that, you did lots of other really fucking awesome guitar stuff. But we wanted the space, man. So we just used that one line. Yeah. But I think it adds a lot. It's certainly for a song that only has, for a sort of less than 3-minute song, where the chorus only happens twice, for the second one to have a big old ripping fart of a guitar come in. You can have that. You can have that line.
I'm gonna put that on my fucking CV.
You're welcome.
For all of your ripping fart guitar.
Yeah, give them my number. They can call me to verify. Speaking of which, Bella is surviving wants to know, can Charlie explain whatever mosquito in a bag means?
It's just facetious discussion of what bad distortion sounds sound like. So the other band that I used to play in back in the day, Amplifier, we were talking about something in one of our WhatsApp groups the other day, and the old bass player Alex, he described someone's guitar as sounding like wasps in a box. So it was just a continuation of that sort of theme, and then it just became a real fun thing, you know, to try and think of a small flying insect in a container.
It's perfect. It's the perfect description, isn't it? Charlie, I listened to you recently on a podcast.
Oh, was it one with a lot of swearing?
Yes, but as someone that's not particularly offended by swearing, I don't think I noticed as much as you maybe did. Did you listen back and were like really shocked by how terrible your language was?
I was slightly horrified by it. It made me take a long, hard look at myself.
and how hideously offensive you are.
Yeah, I'm a horrible person, I think.
By the way, I was just looking at this. People commenting below. Luna is getting a lot of shout outs, by the way.
It's because she's significantly more interesting than
any of us.
Any human.
Yeah. And she's
very tired. She's having a sleep after her dramatic afternoon.
Sleeping off the pheasant catch. Mm. Was it like you turned your back for a minute, turned back around, and she came marching back with a pheasant?
She just went sprinting off into a field, a place that we go walking where there are lots of pheasants around all the time, and usually they all fly off. But there was one that just didn't. He didn't quite manage to get away. The poor fellow. But it's okay. As I say, spaniels, gun dogs, soft mouth. They're there to retrieve, not to kill. So it was fine.
And she lived up to her breed.
Yeah, and like you don't even train that stuff into them. They just do it. It's mad.
Oh, gee, man. Yeah. At Dustland_Fairy_live wanted to know, how do you imagine the first gig is going to be like once live music returns?
Oh my god, it will be just a deeply spiritual moment. Also, everyone needs to ever so slightly lower their expectations about the first gig that they go to.
Yeah,
because none of us are match fit.
I think it's going to be.
We're all going to be in it together.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be like, everyone phones away. Please. I think it's
going to be unreal. Yeah, it's tough to imagine right now. But and also like a bit too sad to imagine. If I see like footage of anything, I'm like, ah.
I know.
It was such a regular part of life.
Did you see?
It'll come. Can't wait.
Did you see Frank Turner did actual show in a venue, a distance?
Yeah.
Show. I wonder how that was. It must have been mad. Favourite online gig that you've seen during lockdown?
Favourite online gig? I've watched a couple, and I did have a weekend of watching some of our most celebrated sad blonde ladies. So I watched the Phoebe Bridgers from Red Rocks thing, which was absolutely brilliant. Just so cool and so weird seeing like that iconic venue totally empty, but still having this amazing thing happening. And I kind of like that she was simulating the applause. And also the Laura Marling prom at the Albert Hall, which is just sensational. And it's still, I believe, on iPlayer. So people should check that out because it is like a hell of a thing.
It is really amazing. As is your podcast, not on iPlayer, but it's where you get your podcast from. Stand by Me. Stand by Me. Yes. I loved it. That was a fun lockdown experience. Basically, that we also, it was me with my favourite band, who I've been fortunate enough to become friends with, the band Ocean Size, and basically us and my mate Ed the Dog, who played bass in my band for a bit, and also makes amazing music that you should check out. Yeah. And our other friend Katie just hung out and had a really long video chat about our times together and stuff like that, and it was just really good fun. And then they chopped. So you guys all, was that a lockdown thing? Were you all on FaceTime for that? Yeah, it was all done via video link, and there was a bit of a delay for some technical whoopsies from one member of the group who shall remain nameless, but it was all good fun. it wouldn't be trying to do something technological in 2020 over lockdown if there wasn't a major fuck up, right?
Yeah, big time.
Dude, thank you so much for hanging out a little bit digitally this evening.
Nice to see you, mate.
See you soon. And thank you for playing on the song. It sounds fucking wicked, your bit.
My pleasure. I'm pleased it's out and about. I love this
Me
one.
too.
I think it's really good.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, no, I love it. I hope that people who are watching this like it too. Yeah, Red Rocks. Sorry, someone just mentioned Red Rocks in the comments. That's just the most amazing place in the entire world. There's a reason it comes top of a lot of polls of best venues to play in the entire world. It's insane.
So
I actually haven't seen the Phoebe Bridgers gig, so I'm going to go watch it. But the Lawn Marley one was insane.
You'll love it.
Dude, I'll see you soon. Take care.
Bye, mate.
Bye.
Love ya.
Bye. All right, everyone. I've been here for ages now. I'm so sorry for whittling on and on and on. But thank you so much. If anyone's got any last questions, I will answer them now. Otherwise, I'm going to leave you alone. Thank you so much to Kyle, Will, Woody, Ritipo, and Charlie for coming to hang out. Thanks to everyone who played on the song and sang on it and helped produce it and write it and everything. I really love this song and I'm really happy that it's out. Wanted to make something that felt really honest and sounded really different. And this whole next phase of everything we're doing is about challenging ourselves to try and make every song sound a bit different from the last one. I'm wearing the Joy Waves knockoff Bastille t-shirt. Yes. Thank you so much to everyone that bought those t-shirts and raised money for Help Refugees. You're amazing. And to the person that bought our fake Joy Wave t-shirt, you're also amazing. Thank you so much. Quarantine stream sometimes. Yeah, maybe we'll do another quarantine stream. It'd be nice to play Survivin at some point. Yes, I will try and do an Insta live gig. I just always feel like I'm a bit rubbish at them. Hello, May. Really nice to see you. Miss you. Who else is here? Thank you all so much. Annie Oakley hanging. Yes, it's still a thing. Sorry it's taking so long. Favourite film I've watched during... Ooh. Not favourite, but I watched My Octopus Teacher recently. That's really good. You should watch it. Why did we auto-tune our voice? Because we wanted it to feel... For that second, I wanted it to feel kind of totally detached and unreal, because the whole point of feeling like you're upside down, I wanted it to be like perfectly sonically represented. So there's the contrast of the mellotron and the real flutes that Ritipo played with my vocal being hard auto-tuned, because when you don't feel like everything's okay and you feel like you're living upside down, I wanted it to be a twisted version of myself. I hope that's a good enough explanation. Music video is fucking awesome and I'm so excited for you to see it. It will be out imminently. We just wanted you guys to get to know the song a little bit first. Thank you so much to everyone for joining tonight. Thanks to everyone who's listened to Survivin, who streamed it. We really, really appreciate your support, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Thank you so much for having me tonight. Take care, lots of love, bye.